What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about one from Shout Factory, and it is Howard Lovecraft and the Frozen Kingdom. So the idea of taking HP Lovecraft's work and making it into a family-friendly animated film is extremely ambitious. And in this case, the story centers on young Howard Lovecraft. He's like 9 years old in the movie. His dad is in a mental institution. It's like right off the bat, it's like this is a family movie. But anyway, his dad is in a mental institution. He goes to visit him, and his dad's like freaking out and, telling him, you got to destroy the Necronomicon. See, this is a great family movie. Right at the beginning, you already got a dude in the insane asylum, and he wants him to destroy the Necronomicon. So anyway, Howard's a little shaken up by the encounter, and his mom gives him one of his dad's journals to read. And he's reading through it so he can get a better idea of what his dad's been through and, why he's in this particular mindset. Whenever he reads the book, it actually turns out to contain some incantations, and he opens up a portal into another dimension. And this is the dimension of like the the old gods and all this darkness and craziness. Whenever he's there, he meets his friend. He calls him Spot. We find out later on in the movie a little bit more about Spot that maybe not everybody would expect. Anyway, he has to help the locals who are under this curse that's frozen the land. And in order to do that, he needs to get a hold of this kind of a magical book. And that's what the movie centers in on, is Howard trying to find this book. He's trying to help, the locals there, be a good guy. And then he also just wants to get home again, is kind of the real driving force of the movie. Again, to make Lovecraft into a family-friendly movie, it's just astoundingly ambitious to me. And this movie was made by an independent company called Arcana. And I think they did a really good job as far as making the story into something that was family accessible but still faithful to the Lovecraft lore. It is extremely detailed as far as getting different elements of Lovecraft's work into the movie. So I feel like if you're not familiar with his work, a lot of it's going to go over your head. But this is also very accessible, so even if you're not a huge Lovecraft fan, it's going to make sense. The story's going to work fine. You're just not going to pick up on all the little like Lovecraft Easter eggs that go on throughout the movie. The one issue that I really have with it is the animation. It's not that great. It's certainly not up to like Pixar or Disney standards, but it's fine. The main issue is that there's not that much detail. The world views, especially when it pans back and gives a broader view, there's just not much detail. But the animation is fine. It looks good. The character designs are really well done. As I said, they're just kind of simple and not really super detailed. Other than that, I think the movie's a lot of fun. It has a good sense of humor. Some of the parts drag a little bit, and I thought it's a really good start to the franchise. I think there's going to be 3 movies. 2 of them are out as of the time of doing this review. I just thought it was neat, and I guess I'm just a big Lovecraft fan, so I was able to connect with it maybe a lot more than somebody who isn't a fan of Lovecraft would be able to. But I really liked it. I thought it was really neat. I thought it was really creative, and just the idea that somebody tried to do this is kind of amazing to me. The Blu-ray from Shout Factory comes with the Blu-ray, DVD, and then a digital code, but it's not an ultraviolet code. It's got a behind-the-scenes featurette and an audio commentary track. The transfer looks good. As I said, the animation is not the best. It's a little non-detailed and kind of stilted. So the visual treatment on a technical level is really good. The animation is just not fantastic. But don't let that sway you from not checking the movie out, because I feel like the creativity and the imagination that went into it definitely compensate for some of the technical shortcomings. I really like this movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was interesting. And it just kind of blew my mind that somebody, wanted to make a family-friendly animated movie out of H.P. Lovecraft's writings. So I definitely recommend it. It is a little bit scary, but it's only PG. It doesn't have anything, that's that intense, even though it does have a lot of darkness in it. It's presented in that family-friendly way. So if you're into that, especially if you like animation or you like H.P. Lovecraft, this is definitely one you should check out. And this is the first one. It's the Frozen Kingdom. If you want to read my full write-up on the Frozen Kingdom movie, you can check it out at markfusion.com. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon, where you can get exclusive content. All that's under Mark Fusion. If you want to see what I've got coming up, you can check me out on Letterboxd. That's where you can kind of get an idea of what's going to be in the pipeline for coming on here, because I post the stuff there before I get around to doing the videos here. But the best thing you can do for me is just to hit that sub button. Free, easy, super direct way to help me build this channel and continue to make content. So thank you very much for watching this video. Sorry for the dogs barking, but I didn't forget anything, so I didn't want to redo the video. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you soon.